lately a lot of people are using VIZCOM to make nice renderings generated by AI on their sketches. And a lot of people make their sketches and think that the simple fact of making a nice line drawing, go to AI, you have a great rendering, you have a great design, and everything is fine. Now, in general, this happens when you make a real nice hand drawing, which means good perspective, good line quality, good proportions, good details. In some cases, details are extremely important because that's how, with the AI VIZCOM, you can get a real nice, realistic renderings of your own design. The problem is when you make sketches that are not in good proportions, they don't have the right perspective, and their details are not really well done. So the AI will generate exactly the same mistakes that you made on your hand drawing. This is the reason why I always say to everybody, especially to the young people that start sketching and those that are in school, that you must learn how to sketch really well by hand your cars, and only after that step, that exercise that will last several months, you can access to any digital tool to improve, to make renderings, and to have really nice special, if really kind of quick. Okay. First thing I am thinking of is, of course, the proportion of this car. Now, if I make a very low car, okay, something like this, I have to decide whether my car has this type of proportion. You see, this is the highest point. I draw a line. I draw a line to the front overhang. I draw another line to the back overhang. And we discover that we have this type of triangle shape that is very dynamic because the whole cabin is forward. So we have a short proportion in the front and a very long proportion here. And in the center, we don't have any point, any maximum point. This is a very dynamic approach. We could do the same thing, very dynamic, having the cabin backward, which means with a long nose. So I could do the same thing like this. You see? So my point would be there. And you can see that I have this part that is shorter and this part that is longer. So when you shift weight like that, you will always get something that is very dynamic. What is not dynamic? A lot of people make sketches that have same overhang in the front, same overhang in the back. Okay, so we get this point, and then they have the maximum point in the center. So when you do that, you have an exact triangle, okay, and this makes the overall shape of your car very static because it's exactly 50-50. You see, 50 here and 50 there. So this is the first thing you have to think. What type of car would you like to make? So once I explain this in terms of proportion, so let's make a sports car. Okay, sports car. I will make a sports car that has 1, 2, 3.5 wheels like that, and the car will be low. And this time I will make a car that is like this. Now the good thing when we use AI generated renderings images is that you really don't need to put a lot of information. Okay, we need of course to put the nice wheels, we need to show the base, okay, of the car, we had to put the shadow on the ground so that for the AI is very easy to understand the shadow that it has to look, search for, to apply to your car, okay, and then we have just to Okay. Then let's say that I have a bone line here that is doing this. And here, same thing. Then here I will have a sort of highlight catcher at the base, like that. I mean, that's the marker I have in my hand, so I will use this one. So we can start understanding the section that we have here. I let it dry and I do the front. Okay. And then let's say that we have a sort of glass like that. So I take again my dark marker. Then I can take a red marker just to give an indication of backlight, like this. Okay. And I will imagine that this is a sort of a wing, aerodynamic wing. Okay, so I did this. Now I will make very quick, simple graphics for the wheels, and I will try to put this on the AI and I will show you the results. Okay, I just put the cut line. I will show you now the result.